I would like to talk about countering violent extremism, which is a new policy paradigm which offers a different perspective than counter-terrorism measures. CVE emphasizes the role of civil society and tackles the problem at its roots and foundation. What I can talk about and what I can advise is to create a global research network in the Atlantic, which brings international researchers and local researchers to look at the phenomenon of extremism and understand it very well, because I think most of the problems are local, therefore we need to find local solutions. And I believe if we can create an international and global network of researchers in the wider Atlantic, which brings international and local researchers together, it can help us understand not only the drivers of violent extremism, but also the factors associated with violent extremism, which can help us develop a strategy, a holistic strategy with a participatory approach, which not only engages the security leaders, but also international development agencies and, more importantly, civil society actors to really find very good solutions and efficient solutions to counter violent extremism. You know, as a civil society actor, I emphasize, of course, engagement. So I believe that engaging with communities where like extremist groups recruit youth, engaging with them, building trust with them, and here I come to building resilient communities to violent extremism. And this can never happen without engaging those communities. And they come here again to the importance of another type of research, which is action research. Action research which take into consideration the history of those communities, with their emotional lives, what they went through. I will give an example where we worked in northern Mali with isolated communities. We engaged with them, we built trust, and we could build resilient communities to prevent future recruitment by, of course, for people who know about northern Mali and especially Gao, prevent future recruitment by Mujao in the region. Here again, I would like to emphasize on the importance of building. I think if we fail to foster countries' resilience to conflict, I think any other intervention to fight violent extremism will be a failure. Why? Because most of the extremist groups take advantage of, conflicts to really come in and, establish their ideas. And I will here give examples. If we look at the Sahel region, most of the places that were taken by extremist groups, the jihadists, Ansar ad-Din, Mujao, Boko Haram, are places where we had ethnic conflicts. Therefore, I think building countries' resilience to conflict is very important to prevent violent extremism by preventing the takeover of extremist groups in conflict zones. On the other hand, in countries where we don't have conflict, I think having a preventive strategy, which here I come to the importance of education, having, introducing in curricula, lessons and classes about preventing violent extremism, also engaging civil society actors to prevent violent extremism. All this, can be very important at the prevention level, but I'll emphasize on the first point, which is bolster countries' resilience to conflict. And here I come to the example I gave of the Sahel region.